Hey friends, and welcome to Mrs. DeVita's Art Room. It is Friday, and today is Flamingo Friday. Today, we are going to be drawing some beautiful flamingos in the sunset. Are you ready to draw? Because I am. So for this, we're going to need our pencil and some sort of paper to draw on. And we're going to keep it kind of simple, just the flamingo, little beach, and a sunset. And you can add whatever you might like into the background. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start kind of in the middle of our paper. Put your paper vertically. And with our pencils, we're going to sketch. And we're going to start with our flamingo's body. And that's going to kind of be sort of a teardrop shape, almost like an oval, like that, almost like a raindrop. Turn it aside. I'll do that a little darker so you can see it. So we have our flamingo's body. And we want to put that right about in the center so we have enough room for his long neck and his head and his legs and our beach down below and our water and everything. All right. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come to the rounded side of the body and we're going to come up. What we're going to do is we're going to make kind of candy cane hook kind of line that kind of comes up like this. You guys see that? And that is going to be our flamingo's next. Flamingos have a very long neck, so that's his long neck. Now we're going to come down and work on doing the head. So what we're going to do is we're working on the head now. You notice we got his that comes around. Oop. We're going to do his beak. So that's kind of a V shape. Kind of like a V shape going on there. Got it? We're going to kind of come in and make a little bit of a line like this. And right after his beak. And then we're going to bring our neck down again, just like that, and come back into the body. Now remember how I said we were using a pencil so that we could erase if we had to? So you can actually come in, you can erase that little line right there by our body. Okay. Now before we draw the face and do the details in the beak and everything, what we're going to do is we're going to come in, and before we start on our legs, we're going to come in and do another side kind of hook shape, almost like a J laying on its side. And what is that going to be? That's right, that's going to be the wing. To make it look more like a wing, what you can do is you can come up and do some sketchy little lines like this to make the feathers. They do not have to be perfect. It could be a little ruffly, because after all, it is a bird. And kind of make a little bit more of a tail feather there. Got it? So we have our flamingo's body. Now we need some legs. They have very long, skinny legs, and they actually sleep standing up with one of their legs up. So we're going to come down. We're going to make one of the legs up. We're going to make two parallel lines. We're going to make his little foot. To make the foot, you just kind of go zigzag, 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 and then back. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make his back leg, and the back leg is going to actually be bent. So the back leg, we're going to do like this. We're going to go out, back in, like that. And we're going to follow it up again. Remember, we're keeping it skinny. Flamingos have these little knobs on their legs. If you look, I just added that little bump on the back of his leg. And we're going to kind of come in do like so. So he's got one leg up and one leg down. One leg up and one leg down. And while you're at it, if you want to, since we got our flamingo and he's going to be standing on the beach in front of the water, could be the ocean, could be a beautiful river. And just do a little horizontal line. Doesn't have to be straight across, could be a little hilly looking. Like that. We're going to do another horizontal line, which is going to be where our water is. And that again can be wavy, does not have to be straight across. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come up and we are going to draw the sunset behind our flamingo. So we're going to actually come up behind him. We are not going to draw through him. We're going to stop when we get to our flamingo's neck, and we're going to start back. We're going to draw a beautiful large sunset. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a curved line that comes back behind our flamingo. So you don't want to make it too large, but you do want to, we're kind of exaggerating on the size of the sun here. But we're going to come back and make a rainbow line back behind our flamingo. Got it? Okay. Now what we got to do, what do we need for our flamingo? That's right, he needs a face. We're going to come in, we're going to finish the beak. The way we're going to do that, so we're going to come in and we're going to make a little V shape, like so. We're going to make, the end of a flamingo's beak is usually black. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil and we're going to put a little bit of a V on the end, and then we're going to shade that in black. And we're going to take a line, and we're going to kind of curve around and make our flamingo's mouth. That's where his beak opens up. So we have the two parts of his beak now. Go ahead and make your flamingo's eye. I like to make that in two parts and make a little shiny mark. Circle and another circle around it. If you want to get really fancy, you can make a little design around your flamingo's eye, like on this one. You can see that. You do not have to do that. Just a little detail there. So what I can do, come in and go around it. Excellent. And for one final touch here, I can make some little ripples on the water. You may make clouds in the sky if you want to make a palm tree somewhere in there. If you want to make shells or something around the flamingo, you may do all of that. So there we have it, friends. We have our flamingo for Flamingo Friday. You've done an excellent job. Got it? Have a great one, and I'll see you next week. Bye.